What's going on, Team Review Zone? So yesterday I told you on the Instagram page that we were going to do a review for the Ryobi 10-inch 15 amp table saw, and the next day we got it up. How efficient is that? Model number for this table saw is RTS10NS, and I will put the link in the description below. Get the review started. A lot of you guys reached out to me after I posted this on Instagram. Pretty excited about seeing a review for this. This is why I wanted to get it up so quick for you. You really get a lot for the price of this table saw. It's pretty impressive, actually. Alright, now I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you're looking for something heavy duty out on a construction site, move along. This isn't for you. This is a perfect saw for the DIYer that's looking to have a table saw around the house. So what comes with this? You get the push stick, you get a couple screws that go in there, you get the 24 tooth blade. Everything comes assembled basically. All you gotta do is put a couple screws in, you gotta screw in the knob right here, and that's about it. I mean, it literally takes 5 seconds. You got the locking mechanism over here to cut your 45-degree angles, which it does really well. You got your power button right here. Real simple to use. You got a fence here, and I will tell you, you get a couple extra holes right here. You can add an auxiliary fence, so that's pretty cool. Now, everybody asks me on these saw reviews, how does the fence hold up? And I will tell you, this is one of the better ones. It actually holds up very well. Locks down tight, goes real nice and even. No issues with the fence at all. Tap it a couple times. Not going anywhere. Here you got some kickback paws. You get the wrenches to change the blade. You got your nice miter gauge right here. This locks down really nice. You cut your 45-degree angles, all that good stuff. Over here, you got your front rail. Real easy to see on that. Nice big numbering. Now, I had read a couple reviews on the Home Depot website about this saw not going into a 45. And I really don't get it. It's really easy to move this into a 45 and then just lock it down with the latch right here. I don't know if they're looking at it sideways and they're just not seeing that red line come up, but I haven't had any issues. It goes into a 45 degree, you can see it right here. It goes in fine. So if you read that, maybe they had a bad one, but I had no issues at all bringing this into a 45-degree angle. Alright, so now it's time to do some cutting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some 2x4s for you. I want to see how well this goes through. I want to see how much power this actually has. I'm going to let you hear it, so you might want to turn it down a little bit, but let's kick this blade on real quick. Now this 15 amp motor delivers 5,000 RPM, and even though it's not a soft start, it does not kick on like a lot of the other saws that I've tried out, where it just shakes everything. It actually kicks on pretty smooth. Alright, let's run this 2x4 down and see what it sounds like. Honestly, right off the bat, it's powerful. I mean, it really is. I'm really impressed with how much power this thing actually has and how smooth that cut actually is to make. Now, FYI, the table on this is 25 inches by 17 inches. I know the question is going to come up, so I might as well just answer it now. No, the table does not open up. And again, really impressed with how smooth that is. The 24 tooth blade that comes with this is actually really good. I'm impressed with that, but no splinters, nothing. I'm running my hand right down there. You can see very nice and smooth. A lot of power to this saw. Now, after we make a couple more cuts, I'm going to actually do a 45 degree, but once again, I'm just really impressed with how powerful this is. Now, let's set this up for a 45 degree cut and see how well that works, and we'll use the fence here after a bit. Now, the ribbing knife on this is really nice too. It lines up perfectly. Everything out of the box was perfectly squared, which I was kind of surprised about. But yeah, everything was good to go right out of the box. Now again, perfectly smooth cuts. Very nice 45 degree angles here. Now the wood actually glides really nice across this table here. No issues with anything catching or hanging up. Now the top of this table saw is made out of metal, but even that being said, this thing's really light. If you're using this on sawhorses and without the stand, I would definitely use a clamp or something to actually hold that down. But what's nice about that is you can actually pick that up, move it around the garage, the shop, or wherever you're trying to go with it, and you're not going to bust your back like a lot of the other saws. Now, you've seen it for yourself, no bogging down, a lot of power on this 15 amp motor. Really impressed with how well this thing actually cuts. It's just so smooth. Now the one thing it doesn't have that I wish it did was a dust collecting port. You can't hook the shop vac up to this, but I have to remember the price point. You really can't find anything else on the market that I've seen at this price range that offers so much power. The body on this is all plastic. Everything on top is metal. What I like about the plastic, it is heavy duty and it's easy to carry around. It makes this very portable, and again, you're not busting your back like you would with some of the other table saws that we reviewed here. Now everything on the table saw that I have tried works perfectly fine. The bevel scale, the miter gauge, the ribbing knife, the tabletop is nice, heavy duty and metal, but even that being said, the plastic body makes this nice, light and portable. Even if you want to go with a different blade, no issues. They give you the wrenches to take the old blade out, put the new blade in, very easy to do. No dado blades on this, but all in all, very happy with this. So if you like this review, please thumbs up, subscribe, and check us out at www.toolreviewzone.com. We'll be back with more videos soon.